today we're going to talk about golf clubs, because when people start and they don't have any, they might ask me if I know anyone that's selling them, or go on Gumtree, or go on Facebook. There are other places obviously you can buy them, and then they just randomly get a bag of rubbish. So what the other hand is, I don't want you to go out and buy £2,000 worth of kit, because potentially you might not enjoy this whole experience. You might love it, I think you probably will, but you might not enjoy it. So suggestion is, go to your local pro, see what they have, maybe a starter set. So a starter set is basically, you pick up a box, and in that box is a golf bag, is all the woods, all the irons, the putter, the whole thing. You might need to buy some balls and tees, but you could ask your pro if they'll chuck them in. But it's the whole kit. Yeah, so a lot of people, men and women, don't have a clue what clubs to get. So I just wanted to go through what's in my bag, and I just want to start using the terminology that you might hear, because otherwise you're going to go, what the actual chuff does that mean? So this is my set. This is my pretty shiny set of golf clubs, and a humongous bag, which is bloody wonderful. So you will see, or you will hear the terminology, wedges. You might not hear terminology, but you will with us over these next few weeks. So wedges are sand wedges, pitching wedges, lob wedges. As you can see, it's got a P on it. That's a pitching wedge. We've got a 50. That is the actual degree of the angle of the club face. So that's 50 degree, 56, 60. So the higher the number, basically the higher the initial launch, the ball will go. Now what you will notice is these clubs, and once I've got them in, they are all slightly different length. So shortest, next. Then we get to what we call irons. So they've all got numbers on them. There's a reason why they've got numbers on them. So mine start from 4, then it goes 5, then it goes 6, then it goes 7, 8, 9. Now what, again, hopefully you notice, is they are different lengths. What they also are different angles. So what I mean by that is kind of angles like that. The lower the number, the lower the angle usually. Okay, the higher the number, the higher the angle. So these are irons. Okay, now most sets, probably for ladies and maybe starters, start at 7. So you might get a 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge, sand wedge. You really probably don't need a 4 iron, maybe a 5 iron, because there's other things in the market that replace these now, but something to think of. So these are irons. These are also irons, but they have got like a bracket name called wedges. And then under these buttes, so this is my Sexy Sloth, these are what you call fairway woods, okay? And this is a driver, which I'm going to take the head cover off in a minute. They are to be hit a long way off the fairway, or potentially off a tee. Just kind of give them a whack, really, that's what we say. So like your irons, these woods, or fairways, also have numbers on them. So I've got a 5 wood, which is 18 degrees of loft. I've got a 3 wood, which is 15 degrees of loft, and I've got a driver, which is 9 degrees of loft. Okay, again, they are all designed to do different things for you. The higher the number, the higher the trajectory. So again, you don't really, a lot of people don't need a 3 wood to start off with, might tee off with one. 5 wood, 7 woods, 9 woods, these are pretty good. When it comes to drivers, if you're just starting, anything that's got kind of 12, 13, 14 degrees of loft on it is pretty good. 9 is quite low, I'd say, to start off with. So yes, when you hear terminology, that's your driver or whack stick or big stick, the big dog. That's the one that people love to smash, goes a long way. This is one also the most frustrating clubs in your bag, because it might go sideways. Then we have your 3 wood, your fairway woods. They come with different numbers. They are also slightly different length. Then we have your irons, and then we have your wedges. So, last but not least, the putter. Now, people ask why they have covers and stuff on it. Now, technology's got so good recently that putters and clubs have become more expensive because they've got so much better. So these have got covers on them, because I generally would cry if I hurt these. So they come with covers, all the drivers and that come with covers. I did buy Sexy Sloth just because I lost lots. So yeah, this is a putter. Okay, this is what you would class as a bladed putter because it's got quite a skinny back on it. Most have alignment aids of some form, so some have lines, some have dots. But what you will notice is they are all different colours, different lengths, different makes, different models. So putting is very, what would you use the word? Very personal. It's very down to the individual what you kind of get. What some people think is I'm just going to buy the cheapest putter I can find, but you will do a lot of your golf with this. So one day you'll realise that the cheapest budget putter or the one that you got given was not good and didn't help. Now, putter length is a really important thing. We're going to discuss that in one of our putting videos. So again, you just got to subscribe. You've got to tag it, you've got to like it, and then you will get the videos. So that's in my bag. Hopefully that gives you a few ideas if you're looking at a new set of clubs. The other thing is if they're made of steel or graphite. That was the other question. Now, as you see, I've got my wedges. They are made of steel, and I've got my irons. They are made of graphite. Basically, it's all to do with the weight. So one feels a little bit weighted than the other. Metal feels heavier than the graphite. So what I would say is if you're a lady or if you're kind of just getting into it, if you're slightly older, you might use graphite because they're lighter. I use graphite. Nothing wrong with that. It's probably going to be a barrage of rudeness, but it's all good. I'm okay with it. So yeah, so graphite or steel, a couple of irons, maybe one wood, putter. That's all you need to start off with. So if you have any questions or any queries about it, just drop a little comment on it. But yeah, just get started with something and then progress from there. Bye.